All right. Let's start getting into it. Let's make this one a good one. Oh boy, oh boy. Why is it on the wrong screen? Gee, starting off slow. Starting it on the wrong page. Anyways. Hello there, Brad. How you doing, Harry? What is up, Nell? What is up, Exceptionally Skeptical? How you doing? I got all your requests down. Don't you guys worry. I got you. But, yeah. So, we just ended a week for Bitcoin and that weekly candle. We've been pretty indecisive for the past 2 weeks, and trust me, it shows. It definitely shows. Yesterday, I decided not to stream simply for the fact that I could not figure out what was going on the lower time frames, and I can admit that. I said it inside of Discord. I was like, I don't know what the hell's going on, so I'm just not going to look at the charts. And here we are at the weekly candle close, where hopefully we get some direction this week. This would be nice. Harry, thank you so much for the Happy Father's Day. Vic, thank you for the Happy Father's Day. Also to both of you and any of the other fathers that are in the chat, Happy Father's Day. It is technically our day, but you know what? I don't know many fathers who are like, yeah, Father's Day. I fully understand. But yeah, Happy Father's Day, fellas. Happy Father's Day. So yeah. Hopefully we don't have another week of indecision out of Bitcoin, but if we do notice, we are holding on to this level of support that was once resistance, is now acting as very strong support. So Bitcoin is still bullish in my opinion. We are not overbought on the weekly. We just have a high stochastic, which it can stay high for months on end, so that doesn't matter. But let's check out the daily. So on our daily, also extremely bullish. We are sitting on top of our 50 simple moving average. We are sitting above our previous daily candle high resistance, now is acting as support. So this is positive. When we look at the daily, we're zoomed out. Things look great. Things look like it's bullish consolidation. We're just chilling. We also put in a higher low. This is very nice to see. We had a nice little downtrend here that we broke out of. We fell back in, and now we're breaking back out of it once again. So we're really going to have to wait and see what Wall Street wants to do this week, especially with FOMC meeting happening this week. There's a war going on. There's some uncertainty out there, so things can still whip around in either direction. Let's go ahead and check out the liquidation heat map. So checking this out on the 24-hour, it looks like they might be trying to go up to this pool of liquidity up here, which is kind of cool. Let's go check out our weekly real quick. Weekly. Yeah, we have very little pool of liquidity down here at 103,860, but it seems like everything else is overhead. So hopefully market makers decide to steal as much liquidity as possible rather than just screw over all the longs. However, understand, if they screw over the longs first, that will give us a much longer runway to the upside, because $264 million in longs, that creates sell pressure on the way up as they start taking profits. So liquidating the longs isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just kind of unfortunate when you're one of the longs. Alright? So, partially why things have been so choppy, they're just getting rid of all the leverage. And considering on the higher time frames things look good, we could just be looking at a new formation of much higher prices. And currently speaking for Bitcoin, if we do end up breaking to new highs, we could be looking at $124,460. What is up, Bernard? How you doing? Good evening. Good evening. So yeah, if this thing does start rallying, we could see Bitcoin start pushing its way straight on up here. 17% upside target, which is great. It's awesome. Let's go to the 4-hour. Now your 4-hour, this is leaving a lot left to be desired. We are below the 200 simple moving average. We have our 50 starting to curve over and trying to come down on us. Probably a perfect time to go long and get all the shorts wrecked. Honestly, that's all that's really been happening lately. Kind of frustrating. Checking out the 1-hour. Now your 1-hour, you have a high stochastic. You are below that 200 simple moving average, but you retook the 50. So this is where I'm seeing liquidity grabs possibly happening. So right now, right this moment, I would be looking for that 786 retracement level. Not even the 618, the 786, because that wrecks the most people because of this low right here, where stop losses could be sitting at 108,696. Stop losses could be hanging out right there. So I'm thinking we're gonna see Bitcoin do some weird type of rally for like 2.88 to, let's just go with 3% upside possible. That's my opinion right now, based off how the shorts could get wrecked before sending the price lower in the morning. So I'm thinking Asia pushes the price up, America throws it back down. Those are my predictions here. 15 minute sideways. You're just stuck. Just sideways. Super sideways. Anyways, I do have a small list for you guys today. We're going to be looking at mainly the daily time frame, because the daily is giving us a proper picture. TA on Solana and Sui. Alright, Damien, we'll do it. We'll do it. Sol and Sui. We already are going to look at Sol, but we will look at Sui. Got you covered. So yeah, the list of tokens we're going to be looking at are going to be Ethereum, XRP, Solana, ADA, Doge, FET, Ondo, Aave, OP, and LDO. Why would America throw the price down? Because that's what they like to do. Either they're going to do it on Monday morning or Tuesday morning. That's just kind of what they've been doing lately. I don't know if you've noticed, but it seems like either Monday morning or Tuesday morning, they send it down, stop out as many people as possible, then it pops right back up. It's been a real interesting thing to watch, but just what I've been noticing. Like, for instance, on Friday, this candle depicts it perfectly. Friday morning, they sent it straight down to buy it back up. Pepe? Yeah, we'll check out Pepe. But yeah, once again, that's just my prediction of what they're going to do. Lately, it's been Chop City. And I understand your trading method, Meet Damien. The problem I have with the trading method is like things like Ethereum. I don't know if Bitcoin was doing it too. Yeah, Bitcoin did do it. So it's like, you're mentioning the 200 moving average. Once you break above it, then you put in your trade. So it's like, oh, we broke above it. Maybe you like to go off the back test. I don't know. You get the back test, and then it pushes straight below it to pop back above it. This is the type of chop I don't like trading, because it's utilizing the 200 moving average as, like, I don't know, a thought. It's not really a level. Can't stop me out if you don't have a stop loss. Oh boy. Oh boy. I always operate with a stop loss. I don't like the idea of liquidation. I don't mind losing money. I have a big problem with, like, oh, you're liquidated. Damn it. But yeah, it's a sideways chop action. I hate it. Pepe is the king in this cycle. Alright, the one. Alright. Checking out the 1 minute here. Doing the same thing. It was like, we got above the 200, so you put in your order here. The stop loss, maybe you get it down here at like 104, and then you broke below to pop back above, and then clear the lows. That's why I was getting driven insane with this. I don't really like it. Big investors are about to pump Pepe. Get ready. I always love these predictions. If they don't pump it, or wait, what's your timeline? What's your timeline for that? Because you're saying big investors are going to pump Pepe, get ready. In what timeline? Because if you're talking about by December, it's pretty hard to be wrong. Yeah, it's that level of hopium that I just get. It throws me off, man. Throws me off. Even on the 15 minute here, you break above the 200 to then fall below it, to break back above it, to fall way below it, get up above it, to the chop. I hate chop. So I'm very biased when it comes to not liking choppy price action. I just really don't like it. And as soon as I see it, I run away. I like a trending market. I don't like a chopping sideways market. I really don't. Anyways, but then again, that's just my own fear. It's really all it is. Let's be real. It's my own fear. I fear that the chop is going to ruin me because I can't figure out the range. So, looking at a higher time frame, of course I can see it, but, you know. Anyways, let's go ahead and look at Ethereum. Ethereum, wow. Getting a nice little push to the upside right now. The fake outs, God, jerk. But we're testing the 200 simple moving average right now, and the one. Are we not gonna say a time frame, or are we just gonna say big investors are gonna push Pepe's price up? We're not saying a time frame, or are you thrown off that I'm trying to talk to you? I don't know. Maybe sometime he'll mention it, or he's already gone. Let's go out to the daily here. So Ethereum is getting squeezed in between the 50 simple and the 200 simple. A decision will be made. The nice thing about the decision making here, we have a low stochastic on the daily, and we're sitting in neutral territory. I'm here. Okay, great. After July. Okay, all right. After July. See, that's what I like. A time frame. Because, you know, you'll hear people talk about, we're pumped, like the XRP army. We're pumping to 1,000, and then, when? Then you hear a lot of, oh, by next month. Okay, they're lying. Great. After July? All right. Once the chop is done. That's fair. That's a fair assessment. I'll agree. Meme coins are probably going to do well when the chop is over. Especially with Ethereum pumping up. I told Ethereum to go up tonight, and after it gave me some back talk, slapped it in the face, and it's doing what I told it to. It's pretty funny. So, let's actually clear off the chart here. So this is the way that, since I now have a clear vision, XRP... Let's hope it hits $5 before bear market. I'm calling for a 0.589, you know. Can we look at Perpy? Yeah, we'll check out Perpy. I got you. So here's how I've been looking at things with a clear set of eyes after not really staring at the charts for the past 2 days. We have this level that's acting as resistance for Ethereum. We also have this level. Once we stay in it, this could be very, very nice for Ethereum's price. I already like this guy. Well, I'm glad you like it. The chop reminds you of 2021 before alts went nuts. That's good that it reminds you of that. I'm just hoping the retail investor or the professional unemployment people decide to get some jobs, and then they can start pushing the prices up. By professional unemployment people, I mean the people who can like sit there and protest for multiple days on end. Honestly, how do you do that if you need to go to work? I just don't understand. Alright, so this is what I'm looking at for Ethereum when I'm looking at levels. So right now we do have a wick low, a candle close high. Currently we're above the candle close high. This is actually fantastic for Ethereum's price action. And of course we would just want to stay above this wick low down here at 23. Yes, it does. The same. Yeah. So as long as we can stay above 23.25, 23.23, whatever that number is, whatever this wick low is, then I'm thinking Ethereum's about to have a really good push to the upside. And this movement could be something pretty substantial, getting you up to 3,592. Just with a measured move based off the fibs, it could be that. I know we have some flag people in here, so I'll mark it out on the flag just for those who like flags. It's like Big Bang Theory, fun with flags. Anyways, here's a rough flag that people might be looking at. And of course, we got the flagpole, which is right here, here, and then we just bring it right on up, which gets you to about 3,814. And then if we do look at a level up there, well, we got this level right here. So I'm thinking that 3,685 might be a really good place for price to stall out if we can get above 28.19. Hey, so on the news, they stated each person got $200 to do the protest. I mean, come on, $200? Yeah, that's just not worth my time. $200 to go out there? And I don't think you guys realize I'm in Southern California. It was 91 degrees outside today. $200 for me to stand in that heat? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. With traffic? No. No. 200 ain't gonna do it. 200 ain't gonna do it. Realize the heat they're dealing with? That's crazy. That's actually this is the weather. You see high school football kids getting heat stroke in. Like, fun fact. So yeah, it's like, oh jeez. Yes, it's real. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it at all. I know some people who actually believe in that, and I'm just like, why are you protesting for that? I don't get it. If they're here illegally, shouldn't you just protest the government to make it easier to become legal? Wouldn't that be a worthwhile cause there? Because, I mean, I understand the majority of them aren't committing crimes, but give a quicker pathway to legality besides the military. Because even the military, you got to serve for 2 years and you get automatic citizenship. Watch it will all end the same time, exactly. It will all end at the same time, and Wall Street already knows. I don't know. I don't like to get too deep into that stuff because it's all emotions. That's really all it is. Just straight emotions. Everybody's fueled off their emotions, and it's like, let's be a little rational here, people. Chill out. Golly. Anyways, we have a couple levels of resistance for Ethereum. We'll see how it goes. I'm bullish on Ethereum right now. I'm still thinking we're going to go up. As long as we stay in this little flag, we're maintaining higher lows. We're doing just fine. It's just the day traders out here are probably getting a little chopped up because if we do go into like the 1 hour, it's not as bad on the 1 hour, but if we look on the 15-minute for Ethereum, this thing is just chopping around. It was like, oh, there's a 200. Yeah, that was supposed to be resistance. Let's break through it. Oh, it's supposed to be support. Break below it. And that's kind of the worst part. Because if you look at this, it's like, okay, cool. You were consolidating. You broke the consolidation to then go below this consolidation here. So that's where people are getting absolutely chopped to hell. It's like, all right, cool. So this is our support. Awesome. And then it was like, you had lines? Fuck your lines. And that's basically what just happened there. Anyone notice with the Iran-Israel war, crypto is not going down but green? I don't know why it dumped initially in the first place. I don't see how crypto would even affect either one of them. So now we got this janky shit, but we're broken out. Who wants to bet? We're gonna go down and clear this low. I'm willing to take bets. I have this odd feeling it's going to make a slightly higher high, higher than these two peaks, to then come crashing down below this low. That's where I'm going to enter my long. That's where I'm going to enter a long. I think it's going to try and fake us out in both directions and then start pushing to the upside come Monday morning. That's my thought process. But that's just because I'm kind of pessimistic from losing several trades in a row. Anyways, yeah, so that's my thought process. I'm going to put an alert here, right here. 2505, because you know there are people who have stop losses right here. You know it. Anyways, so we have warplane crash and protest the same day, really? Agreed, it will do that and go back up. Yeah, I think it's just going to come down here and fly. Just absolutely fly. Maybe dumb money will figure out what market cap is and the bull run FOMO into something on Robinhood like Moodang, not Doge or XRP. No, you gotta realize dumb money. They're smart enough to look at YouTube or TikTok. I think they're on TikTok now. So you gotta see what's pumping on TikTok, and that's where the dumb money's going. I just lost my casting? Hold on. I just lost my whole vibe. What happened here? I don't know what happened. I just lost the live stream here. That's crazy. Nope. What in the world? Wish I knew what happened. Oh, I don't want one. I've been feeling dehydrated. I don't want one.
It's liquid hydration. There you go. That's what you used to tell me all the time.
That's what I'm playing. Thank you, Boo. Only this one.
You used to tell me that during rugby. All the time.
That was during rugby. I'm not in rugby. Haven't been in for a year.
Well, then don't say that.
Love you. All right. I don't know what happened over here. I don't know what happened over here. They just kicked me out. They're like, nope, you're done streaming. Anyways. So yeah, this is more of a gut feeling style trade setup, not really TA per se. So, just a feeling I have, guys. Don't take it too wrong. I'm really curious as to... Wait, it's not even casting. What the heck? Share. Okay. Stop that one. Stop them both. What are we doing? What the heck's going on here? Is the platform messing up? There it is. Okay, we're good. We're in there like swimwear. Alrighty. That was a shame. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on to XRP. I know a lot of XRP people are going to hate me for this one because it still stands on the daily. I'm not going to erase a thing. I've been bearish on this thing for months, but I'm still looking at coming down anywhere between this level here at 179.51 or even 169.77. So currently speaking, we do have hidden bearish divergence on the daily. We've been making consecutive lower lows. Everybody's going to be like, but we're double bottom on the daily. Consecutive lower lows, lower highs, consecutive lower highs. Consecutive. It's non-stop. Lower highs. So based off of the hidden bearish divergence on the daily, which is from this high to this high, you can see it on the RSI plain as day. And everyone wants to argue with me, but anyways, the only way I get bullish on this, clear a high. Just clear a high. Just one of them. Get to $3. Get to $3. That's all I need. Most overhyped POS, yeah, it's bad. But a measured move. To get to your 1618, you're looking at 74 cents. But you have support sitting at 65 and 51. I'm thinking it's going to go straight down, jump in there like swimwear. The prophecy is 589, so let's just put a 0 point in front of it. 58 cents. Let's go, baby. So I'm still banking on that one. Wow, DZ wanting a stock. Let's go. IVES. We'll check it out. DZ. Let's go. How you doing, DZ? Happy Father's Day. Hopefully that child support isn't hurting you today. Hopefully it's okay. All right, anyways, that's XRP. I don't want to beat a dead horse on this one. I'm not going to stick on it for too long. But, yeah, I think it's going down. Even if it pops up for a little bit, I think it's going down. Always could be wrong. Because, you know, banks might want to buy something on the market. That makes no sense. Like, the whole idea of XRP just doesn't make sense to me. They sell OTC to all the banks, and then the people buying the XRP token, holding up the price, think that banks are going to push the price higher? What bank has ever decided, hey, let's pump that price? What? They're buying OTC. I don't get it. I don't understand. Happy birthday to you too? What the fuck you mean? It's not my birthday. Casper deserves XRP's market cap. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's still new. It still needs to be battle tested. It has a lot of work to do. Alright, so Solana here has a better argument for a double bottom. You already tested the 200 simple moving average twice. You pulled back deep into the bearish control zone. Now the second time you're making this bottom, you have higher relative strength. This is a much better argument for a double bottom. You also have support that you've been maintaining this entire time at 143.38. It looks gorgeous on the daily. It just needs the bids. Maybe if they could get rid of some of their hackers on their chain, that would help a lot. But right now, right this moment, right this second even, what is going on here? Why can't I click on that? What? Oh, that's why. God damn it. God damn it. Sorry. Hold on. Bear with me. Hold on. Okay. I did it. Pack Seed Bank. What is up? How you doing? Bandits. Pack Bandits. Seed Bank. How you doing? Golly. Guys, I'm going to need more likes. We got to get some Hooked on Phonics out here. I can't read. I'm a part of the public school education system in California. Y'all got to help a brother out. All right? Anyways, so looking at Solana objectively here, we should get a nice little push to the upside if we can break this downtrend and start pushing our way up. I did not get here and find 9 likes. Dang, we got 28 people and only 9 likes. I'm never going to be able to read. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Y'all like my illiteracy. Jesus, bad enough I'm half black. Y'all are like, nah, don't let him read. No education for him. Anyways. Hey, I was just talking about that. That's funny. I'm thinking FOMC plays with the TA of the market, heads higher and dumps late this week. BTC will be breaking 100K. Dang, fast trades calling the downside. Woo! That's dirty. Yeah, Wednesday will be interesting with Powell. I mean, if Powell just does the right and proper thing and cuts some rates, we're going to be all right. But I doubt he's going to do it because, you know, that's the right and proper thing. Doing good, brother. Appreciate you, TA. I appreciate the kind words because I'll tell you what, past couple days, whoo, they've been smacking me around, bro. I literally blew a $5 account. Can you believe that shit? You believe that? I blew a $5 account. The likelihood of a cut before September is like 1%. Yeah. I know, he's just not willing to do the right and proper thing, is he? Trade Intuition in the house! What is up, Trade Intuition? How you doing? Guys, we got 2 streamers in the house. We got Meet Damien. We also have Trade Intuition. I know there's a couple new faces here. I know that you guys probably have not done so yet. But I'm going to need you to do me a huge favor here. I'm going to need you to go over, check out Meet Damien, check out Trade Intuition. Y'all are going to have to drop some subs over there. Gonna have to consume some of that content. Maybe even drop some likes, comment. Do all the stuff you don't do to my videos to theirs. They deserve it. Anyways, here is Trade Intuition popping into the chat. Number 14 on the likes. We're gonna drop that into the chat. Things you can look forward to in Trade Intuition stream. He has absolutely amazing TA. He tells you all about the levels. He talks about all the terrible gurus out there. And then he has some banging music out there. I mean, kind of worthwhile. Go check him out. He streams at all sorts of times that I generally get there late. Sorry. It's just odd times. I got children, man. But still worth the view. I do check his things out later, so I still get in there. I still drop my likes. I'm still showing my support. And then we got Meet Damien here, guys. We got 33 in the chat. Let's get his subscriber count 33 heavier. Let's get in there. Let's drop some subs. Let's consume some of the content. He tells you all about the 200 simple moving average. He tells you about the levels. He tells you about momentum shift. He's on the East Coast. He streams at better times than I do. You guys should check him out, honestly. He's also live on TikTok, and his TikTok following is no joke. He's whooping my ass on the TikTok front. He is whooping my ass. And then, if not anything else, you got a great accent there. You can enjoy that. He has 4,945 followers on TikTok. So as soon as you start seeing those weird meme coins pump, you don't blame. I'm just kidding. He doesn't do deck screener, nor do I, and I appreciate that. All right, I'm done with the shout outs. Hopefully you guys go over, follow their shit, and do all the stuff and the things. All right, let me see all the stuff that I missed because y'all just started typing. Damn. Alrighty. Just followed him. I'll check him out. Do it. Great. Awesome. Love it. Love you. Hopefully you're having a great day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers in the chat, by the way. We go unsung for so many days, and this is just another one. Happy Father's Day, fellas. Jim, the problem with a strong cut in September is that we will have waited until 2 quarters of negative GDP, thereby signifying recessionary activity. Oh, but Jim, remember, recessions, they are not dictated by GDP numbers anymore. Remember that we got a rule change on the field. Rule change on the field. Yes, I am. Yes. All right. Celinda, back in the house. Welcome back, Celinda. Welcome back. Glad that I didn't scare you away yesterday, or day before yesterday. Glad I didn't scare you away. Casper's performance in the past year has been downright pathetic. I have a big bag. I'm allowed to diss on it. Do it. Do it! Diss on every single thing that you dislike. Do it! Honestly, it's healthy for the market. Just let it out. Just let it out. It's okay. You're allowed to be frustrated. Yo, what's up, Nigel? How you doing? Could you do TA on TMF and BBWI and fast trades? I'm going to need you to slow down on these ands. A comma goes a long way. I might be illiterate. Come on, brother. All right. TMF. And as Rich said, throw them in caps, buddy. Throw them in caps. Caps help. Because then I can see these things clearly. BBWISQQ. Q. A lot of Q's there. A lot of Q's there. All right, Jim. The log scale chart in Caspa is incredible. If I was holding, I'd be adding more. Let's go, Jim. Dropping in some of the alpha. I love it. Great stream today, Joe. Hey, great stream today, Joe. Great stream. I missed it. I'm sorry. I'll look at it later. Once again, what Rich said. Requests. Put them in caps. Put them in caps. We're gonna get to all the requests today, guys. So, just so you all know, be ready. Be ready. Damien also had a great stream. Strong day for analysis. Yes, he did have a good stream. I saw that one. I felt good about that one. Great shout again for you. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. Always here to give the shouts. Holding everything I'm on mine. Nice. Solana to 245.78. Cool. Yeah, HQZ. I do see that. I just don't know how long it's going to take. We still need to get a breakout, and we need that higher low. So I do have an alert set right here at 147.79. If we can get down there and touch it, this might get really interesting for Solana. Might get really interesting. But noted, we do have this level that was acting as support, then resistance. So if we can break above, hold that, I'm cool with that too. Cass has always been a pretty chart. I don't know about always, Rich. There have been some annoying times. Annoying times, of course. Cass has always had a pretty chart. I do love my high time frames. Jim, you really do. Brother, you do. Rich, you're golden now. Congrats. What? Golden? Oh, talking about his. Yeah, he golden. Yeah, Rich is one of the real ones. Been a member for a hot minute. He has been with me for all of the times of 3 viewers and all. Happy Father's Day, Porky K. Say hey. Thank you so much for the Father's Day wishes. I do appreciate you. All right, let's get back to the TA. We got ADA coming in next. So ADA, we got it right here on the watch list. ADA is trying desperately hard to hang on to this little box level. It's nice to see that it's fighting for it. We did get a whoa. Wait, do we have bullish div? Okay, it's a technical double bottom on ADA, technical double bottom. Thing I like about this is you hit a low, and now you have a higher low. I mean, somebody's going to argue it's bullish divergence too on the daily. It's kind of nice. Can we look at hype and SPX? Sure. Hype. SPX. Got you covered, brother. TikTok is threatening to ban my account because of that meme coin I looked at for one of your viewers. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. See, there's a reason nobody wants to go to Dex Screener. Platforms think it's trash. Anyways, technically a lower low but higher relative strength on the daily. ADA is showing some promise. Now we have 2 downtrends that we need to break. 2 of them. I mean, one was enough, but apparently it needed 2. If we happen to break above both of those and resistance, we could see this thing rally up to 108.27. However, I'm in the camp that I think there needs to be slightly more pain just to make everyone angry. So I'm thinking 56 cents will be a strong area of support. Let's see if we go down and test it. I mean, noted, we could do something crazy, like go up to 78 cents and then crash down. It's all a possibility. We'll see what happens. But on the daily, ADA does not look bad outside of being below the 200 and the 200 starting to crash down on you. This is why I lean toward the bearish move, but you might get a weird spike up before falling down. I'm going to call it weird because, you know, that's a great way to stop everybody out before just dumping the price on your head. Now let's move on from there. Dogecoin. Doge is desperately trying to hang on to support. Desperate. Look at the desperation here. Let's clean up the chart so you can see it clearly. You had a low here, a low here. Now you're wicking below it. And on the lower time frame, you're in a downtrend. Like, the Doge is fighting for its life right now. This dog is dog paddling up a like white rapid river. Anyways, if it does pop to the upside, which would probably make the biggest upset of the century, we could see this thing rally up. I kid you not, like 83. No, it's more than 83. It's more than that. Oh my god. 98% move to the upside to 34 cents. That would make this would be the next GameStop. This would be absolutely insane. But if we move to the downside, which we are set up perfectly for, we could find ourselves anywhere between 12 cents and 7 cents. So let's hope that the downside doesn't happen. Let's hope that we start going up. Then again, I could watch paint dry. What? And that just means futures bright rich. Smart contracts would help CAS increasing the amount of trading on the network and creating more fees. Miners split, making more profitable to mine. Interesting. All right. But yeah, that's Dogecoin right now. Dogecoin on the daily, you're sitting in that bearish control zone, just kind of hanging out, getting a suntan, thinking it's okay. We're going to see what happens. If Bitcoin starts getting a little poopy doopy on us, Dogecoin likes to respect some TA. Just a heads up there. Just a heads up. All right. Going into FET. Going into Fetch AI on the daily. Looking like we're still maintaining this level right here at 64.1. So we did have it as a resistance over here. Became a support. Now almost touched it. Couldn't quite get down there. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Get this out of the way. I need to see this with my eyeballs. I need to see it. Get a lot of this out of the... Oh my god. How much charting did I do here? I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the delay, guys. I'm working on it. I'm just a simple person. Oh boy. This looks like really bullish consolidation. Wow, if you weren't below both your 50 and 200, I probably wouldn't think of talking crap. But this actually does not look terrible. Somebody's going to be like, oh, head and shoulders, bro. It's a great way to get stopped out. We're sitting in the bearish control zone. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna make a heartbreak story, considering you had this great downtrend that you broke out of, and you still haven't made a 50% retrace. When 50% retrace? When are we gonna do it? Come on, brother. All we need is one higher high. One higher high of 79% to get that 50% retrace, testing this choppy area back here. I can see this happening over time, eventually. But if you're going to try and trade this one, me personally, I would put a stop loss below this red candle wick over here, sitting at 607. I would put it below that. and then I would let this thing ride. For the swing trader out there, this doesn't look bad. Always good stocks and coins, variety. But okay, all right. I believe it's getting smart contracts this summer very soon. Nice. SPX is the next GameStop. Oh boy. I don't know about that. You don't want it to be the next GameStop. Did you guys see the chart for GameStop after it pumped? It went straight back down. They're getting ready for a new pump. I don't think you want SPX to be a GameStop. I really don't. All right. So, FET on the daily time frame, it looks fine. It looks great. You're just testing this chop over here, hanging out in it, thinking it's cool. And as long as we stay above 64 cents, we're doing pretty good. All right, moving on from FET, we have Ondo. Ondizzo. I thought Ondo was going to get a much bigger move after OM died. Here we are. Anyways, I do have a measured move to the downside that has not played out yet. The daily doesn't look horrible, but it doesn't look great either. Hold on, let's get rid of this real fast. 3 consecutive lower lows? Yeah, this thing's going to pump for sure. FET sitting on the top. Timbo 2046, thank you so much for the follow over there on Twitch. Hope you're having a great time over there. I will talk to you in about 10 minutes. Hopefully, as long as you stick around. Talk to you in about 10 minutes. TA on Drift. We're checking Drift? Dang. We're in that time? Drift. Alright, we're checking Drift. Let's check out Pumpkin. Do we got any chatters over here on Pumpkin? No chatters. Don't worry, guys. We will be looking for a trade tonight. I just got to get through some TA. Got to get through the requests over here on YouTube. Hopefully you all are having a fantastic day, evening, morning, whatever it is for you. Hopefully you are. All right. Ondo right now in the most egregious downtrend ever. This box doesn't even make sense for the daily time frame. On the daily, what we really need to do, we need to break above this level. It is holding us down, but these lower lows, they bother me a lot. Anyways, we do have increasing strength, so we do have bullish divergence. We are waiting on that higher low situation. Once we get the higher low, then hey, it gets the mark of approval, we're probably going up. As long as we can stay above this level as well at a lot of 7s, then this could be absolutely fantastic for an entry at the moment. Could be. I'm not saying it is, I'm just saying it could be. It's a possibility, maybe. But if it does get that move to the upside, we're looking for $1.43.3. That could be for the swing trader out there. Very minimal losses if it does fall below that 7777. Could be a 77% move to the up. Why are there so many 7s? God! It just follows you everywhere. All right. And then for a little added insurance, you do have an uptrend that you're hoping to hold, and that is this bad boy right here. Right there. So if we can hold that, it's going to look pretty good. It'll look pretty good. Something about Bungie? What are we talking about Bungie for? What? Hold on. Did I miss something? You new to crypto? What? G and H. We don't talk crap to Celinda. How dare you? Anyways, Cass is like the girl you're banging but don't want your friends to find out about. Dang, HQZ, that's rough. 7s? Oh. That's kind of funny. I didn't even put that together. That's pretty funny. Alright, so that's Ondo right now. For the swing trader, this might actually be a great opportunity. Just might be. Funny thing about Ondo is BlackRock could just send it when they see retail capitulate. That's true, they could. They really could. Yeah, Ondo's one of those weird ones. Alright, next up we have Aave, which Aave, I still think it should probably pull back, but you know, it just doesn't feel like it. Just doesn't feel like it. Look at this crap. Look at this crap. Looking at it on the daily time frame, you're like, okay, we got back to the neutral territory. Let's just send it. Just cuz. Out of most of the tokens between Bitcoin and Aave, they look the most bullish on the daily. I riddle me why, I don't know, But yeah, I tried to trade this one earlier today, and that caused me to just stop trading for the day. You want to know why? Because we had this beautiful uptrend. We also had this level of support right here. We wicked below it. This is that shit I was talking about. Right there. We had this level that was my all right, stop loss. Shouldn't go below 268. We're good. Wicks below it, sends it up. Are we serious? Are we serious? Yep, that's my luck. That's my luck lately. Just non-stop stop-outs. It's amazing. But if you look at it on the daily, we're looking bullish AF. If we can get above 281, I'm looking for 333. Unreal. 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 So if you guys want to make tons of money, I'm going to tell you when I get into trades, you have to become a member for this though. And I'm going to put a stop loss in there because I tell all my members where my stop loss is. Just throw a short in there and put your profit taking right at my stop loss. You're gonna make millions. Okay, I don't promise, but you know. Lately that's what's been happening. It's crazy. 26 recorded likes with that's a big number. Viewers, not bad. Okay, alright. TA on Swarm. Alright, we'll check out some Swarm. Pepe, don't worry. We're going to be looking at Pepe. We're going to be looking at... I'm writing everything down, guys. I know a lot of you, it might be your first time here, but I do write down every single request, and I do get to every single request. So just be patient. If you guys ever want to jump the line, donations jump the line as long as you're over the $5 to $10 mark, because members, they do get priority. Members... It's a $5 membership, guys. It's not that crazy. Also, if you're a subscriber on Twitch, it's a $5 or a Prime Twitch subscription. But anyways, that's how you jump the line. Otherwise, just be patient. I'll get there. I know a lot of you are like, God, this guy's so dry and boring and I wish you'd just get to my chart. I'll get there eventually. Relax. Chat stepped up, brother. Yeah, they stepped up. Let's go. Anyways, BlackRock also has 12 trillion in AUM. That's significant. I mean, 12 trillion? What are they, a country? Pretty much. So Aave right now on the measured move to the upside, which kind of scares me to say, but on a measured move, Aave could possibly start pushing up to 373. This is absolutely insane to say because I don't even know why it's pumping. But 34% possible upside? 33? Yeah, 34%. Possible upside for Aave. Let's see if we can do it. Been buying CAS since the 23rd of June. Nice. Not boring at all. I like the tiger laugh. Oh boy. I have a tiger laugh? Shit. Alright, OP is next. I didn't sign up for the tiger laugh. God. I tried to trade OP. I want you to see the chart that I posted for everyone. This is inside of the members section of my Discord. I posted this. Do you see this shit? You were like, oh, we got this great level of support right here. This looks beautiful. Looks great. Looks awesome. Yeah, you want to know what happened there? It didn't look awesome no more. It wicked down. I even said it in the message there. I was like, let's see if support holds on the lowest daily candle closes. And nope, it didn't. It fucking didn't. Tigger. It's still a tiger. What? Jesus. Alright. NFA. Not financial advice. Alright. Keep buying. It's a great price. That's fantastic. Never financial advice, just buy my trash. Token. I'm joking. It's a joke, guys. It's a joke. Relax. Alright, so OP, no joke, on the daily, lowest daily support ever. But it's wicking down like it's its job to ruin everyone's life. Absolutely insane. So let's see if it breaks it. If we break 59 cents, welcome to the Thunderdome. We have no idea how low it's going to go. But the fact that you can wick below these lows here after making a higher high, diabolical. Just rude, honestly. Still looking for that 7.3% upside. I'm just not willing to trade it. So, yeah, I tried. I tried my best. It ruined me. It ruined me. I lost $3. Not joking, I lost $3. It wasn't really that big a deal. But yeah, stop loss was sitting right here at 58.3, and it decided you don't deserve that. You don't deserve it. Macro definitely suggests that, Rich. NFL, okay, alright, keep buying. Yep. Needs more tier 1s. Okay, alright. We're gonna move on from here. We're gonna move on from the depression of my sad trade of the day. Let's check out LDO. And this is the last one I'm bringing for you guys. We're getting into all your requests. So LDO, the only reason I'm looking at this because I haven't looked at it in a while. I don't know if you can tell I tried to trade it. I don't know if you can tell that, but thank you, Boo. Why would I have two? Okay, thank you. Sorry. I got Wood Ranch. Also, I want to know what Wood Ranch did wrong. They used to have America's best tri-tip sandwich. Now it's just a barbecue tri-tip sandwich. They fucked up. Alright, y'all talking amongst each other. Did anyone see the big rug pull on ZKJ? Wow. Someone is in big trouble. Nobody's going to get in trouble for that. It's crypto. We don't have enough regulation yet. What am I doing? Alright, so looking at this, the hopium is this higher high. The despair is that you had this level as major support, you wicked below it. You even had a daily candle close below it before pushing back up. That is what I call despair, because this is just annoying at its finest. Hey Porky, hope you're fine. Market seems be pumping. IOD, we have different terms of pumping. Bitcoin being up 0.3% on average on this watch list of mine. The highest thing is up 4%. That's fart coin. I don't know, man. Or woman. Sorry. I don't know if I misjudged. I'm sorry. I don't even know. I gotta realize I don't know your guys' gender, so if I just say man, it's because my analytics tell me there are no women in my stream, so I'm sorry. Outside of Celinda, I honestly have no idea if there's any girls. Sorry. Soul is up. Yeah, Soul moved today, but it was just oversold. If I'm being honest, it was just really oversold. But yeah, it did start moving up. You're right. You're absolutely right. When index futures are green overnight, I just instantly expect a dump and not exactly, Jim. That's what I said at the beginning. What? Oh, thank you. Did you bite one?
No. It's
oh,
flat.
okay. I know you guys didn't sign up for the mukbang, but I don't know what's up with garlic rolls at barbecue places. They're amazing. They're absolutely amazing. So I'm sorry. You're seeing the pork side of Porky Flounder. My bad. Anyways, we got this and we got this. So a nice uptrend for Lido. Areas in which I would be concerned once we start moving is going to be this one right here. Oh boy. Oh, I still have the magnet tool. Oh no. Yeah, we're turning that off. All right. That area right there. I got $1.11.7. Identify as a loaf of bread. Kay say, hey, I don't know why you want me to eat you. That's kind of weird. That's off. This isn't the OnlyFans. It's not the OnlyFans. Are you in any longs? I'm in nothing. I'm in no trades at all. I'm out here just analyzing the market and seeing what I see, and I'm going to try to get into a trade tonight, but I'm reluctant to do so. FOMC Wednesday, always a good pump and dump, or dump and pump. That's fair. That is fair. It's your typical Friday to Saturday night right there. Whew. It's crazy. All right. If somehow we can fight through adversity and overcome all the obstacles, Lido actually on the daily looks like it wants to do 84% upside. It looks like it. It's holding that 77.3 as strong support. So if we can break this downtrend, hold above that 77.3, or even hold this uptrend, I'm looking for 84% upside. So I'm not bearish on the market. I'm just bearish on this short-term choppy time frame, which is keeping me out of a lot of trades. So do you suggest I close my longs that are up from yesterday? I cannot make any suggestions like that because I don't give financial advice. You're going to have to make that decision all on your own. All I can do is tell you what I see on the chart, and you can make your own choices from there. If it sounds like I'm covering my own butt cheeks, it's because I am. It's because I am. Let's be real. Because as soon as I tell you some bad information, you're going to be like, this guy sucks. No, all of this entertainment here is just my interpretation of the charts. That's all it is. You guys can take it as your own research. You can take it as useful or terrible information. All I'm trying to do is do my best of showing you what I see on these charts. I will not tell you how to trade. I will not do any of that. All the futures are up roughly 1%. Smells bad. See there? I think it's going to dump in the morning too. I really do. Let's get into your guys' requests. We're starting out with Perpy. Perpy. Oh, that's the wrong exchange. Damn it. All right. Perpy. Still. You request this thing in a lot. It's gone nowhere. TA stands. I'm looking for 33% upside. It's literally done nothing. Nothing. Holy moly. This is the most stable meme coin I've ever seen in my life. This hasn't done a damn thing. You got into this trading range on the 5th. It is now the 16th. Perpy has outpaced Pepe in repeat TA. The journey. Yeah, that's true. But man, I mean, you're broken out. You bullishly backtested. Technically, you bullishly backtested. You're there, man. It's just the longer this takes, the higher your stochastic. That's kind of a problem. That stochastic gets too high. It's probably going to want to reset one of these days, and you're still in the bearish control zone. One of these days, it might want to reset. And if it does reset, you're looking at like 2877 for weekly support. Maybe a security blanket down there. So, I don't know. Talk to the Perpy team and be like, we got to market this bitch. We got to market, man. We got to do something because this ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. This is not bringing in a lot of secure feelings. If it were me, I would have sold this thing and moved on and never looked back. Personally, I don't like meme coins that don't move. I really don't. And then, of course, there's always the people, but look what it did last time it went sideways for a long time. It did that. It made a lower high. That's all that I say. And they get really mad at me for it. That's why I don't get in those pump groups anymore. But, yeah. No, that's just... If it rallies, 246% upside. If it rallies. If it doesn't, well, you wicked down here before, why not again? Alright, we're going to move on from that because TA still stands. Hype. I haven't looked at Hype in a while. I might actually look to trade this one. Oh, I really might look to trade this one. Hold on. Hold on. This one's for you, Pumpkin. We might actually look to trade Hype tonight. Hold the phone here. Hype. I can do 10x on this bad boy. Alright. So let's get a little deep dive in here. The downside just didn't happen. The upside, we're still looking for $49. And we're bullishly consolidating, trying to break out. Hold up. Going to the one. Oh, this thing looks pretty. I like this. I do like this. On the 1 hour. I'd take this. Beautiful breakout. I need a back test. That's what I really need. I need a back test. I need a back test or just test this level and hold it. If you can test $40.37 and hold it, game on, baby. Game on. I like it. I like it a lot. I would take it for a very short trade, though. I would look for 46.38 if we can get this back test. I'm not touching this thing until the back test comes, but 14% upside is a possibility here. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty darn good. Am I missing? I'm missing so much. Can we do GFI? Celinda. Gosh, you're in the right place. We like GFI. We like GFI. I'll tell you what. We like it. You submitted an appeal to TikTok. Sweet. What do you think about my last comment? Shit, Mo Money. I think I missed it. Hold on. Porky, you should make a community meme coin. I would back you up, buy and hold. No, I'm never gonna make one. Never. If you ever see a Porky coin out there, it's a rug pull. Don't buy it. I will never make one. Nah, bro, we want the mukbang? No. I have 5 KSO Pros, 4 Ultra, and... talking about mining. Got it. I missed a lot of stuff. I didn't realize I wasn't all the way down on my chat. My bad, guys. I'm working on it. Working on it. What do you think about the inverse head and shoulders on BTC is making on the weekly? I don't really care about the head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulder. I don't care about any of that. Crypto Rover made me aware of it yesterday. Nice. Crypto Rover, he gives a lot of great information, but he's not really known for like good TA. He's known for good hype. Really known for good hype. At least in my opinion. Everyone else they're allowed to have their own. Would be cool to see it play out, probably in Q4. Don't even know what you're talking about. Holding conviction, brother man. Alright, got it. Sorry, is the only thing I hold. Wait. Bernard, Perpy's the only thing you hold? That's rough. Diversification is your friend. Diversification is your friend. Into Bitcoin, it's your friend. Sounds like a plan, Damien. Yeah, right? I do charge $500 to make me go to Deck Screener. No one should send me to Deck Screener. And if somebody pays that, it's going up to $5,000. Celinda, we definitely will check out GFI. Submitted an appeal on a strike against your TikTok account for the live stream today. I got approved, but I think they gave me enough scares and banning my account. I won't look at anything. Oh no, that's terrible. I can't find on Trading View. That's fair though. Yeah, so Linda, Jim and I, we are in GFI. We like Goldfinch. We like Goldfinch. Maybe his videos are a lot of macro news, and I think because more clicks. Yeah, that's fair, Rich. That's fair. That's fair. I don't even attempt to open Deck Screener on TikTok. I mean, that's yeah. But one time I got a strike on TikTok account and took what the fuck? YouTube is a bearish analyst that remained bearish purely for analytic purposes. Is that how it goes? Shit. I need to learn the algorithms better. I need to learn them better. Alright, so hype right now. I'm looking for a bit of a pullback. Touch down on this 40.37. I will be extremely bullish on this if we can hold it. But then I'd be looking for 14.8% to the upside. Noted. This is a bullish consolidation. You are uptrending. It is likely that we don't even touch it. So if we don't touch it, your target right now is 49.06. And that's what I see out of hype. Look at the 4 hour, it looks great. I mean, honestly, the 4 hour looks great. This thing could just pump straight on up there, no issues. But, you know, there's always issues. If GFI can go to $6, we will all be very happy. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Ethereum, that's absurd. Wait, what? They also gave me a strike for talking about Ethereum on TikTok video. That is crazy. That's actually crazy. Wow. That is actually crazy. Ethereum, crazy stuff, huh? Ethereum literally trades on New York Stock Exchange and they threatened to ban me. Yeah, that's ugh. You know, that whole Taiwan thing. They're just out here. SPX. So checking out some XPX next. XPX finding a bit of resistance here. I would be looking for downside if I didn't think it looked so perfect for downside. Understand what I said there. I would be looking for downside if I didn't think it looked so perfect for downside. Currently speaking, I do believe we're going to come back down to $1.1354. However, this market has been punishing all directions. So what I would do is I would wait for this thing to touch this overhead downtrending resistance level. If you stay below it, great. Focus on that $1.1354. You have been on an absolute tear to the upside. It makes sense to consolidate down. You have a little bit of a high stochastic on the 4 hour after making lower highs consecutively. I'm still thinking downside, but you do have a bullish case because this level was acting as a support back here. You fell below it, broke back above, held as support again. So your bullish case scenario for SPX is it could keep running. And you could find yourself at $2.15, which would end up yielding you a positive move of up to 45%. You should make a meme coin so we all can be early buyers and we all become millionaires. You done already. Done a lot by giving us free TA and more money. I mean, I would, except for I wouldn't feel good about rug pulling that, you know? Because I can guarantee you, there's no way I'm holding on to my own meme coin. Yeah, right. I'd be selling that thing off in a heartbeat. Oh, it had 100,000 market cap. Sell. It'd be awful. So no, definitely won't do that. I expect GFI can grow beyond the pending on primes. Turnaround leadership refuses to let their mistakes bury them, instead learning from them. That's fair. That's fair. I say we should take a vote on this. Y'all can vote all you want. I ain't making shit. That'd be a waste of time vote, I'll tell you what. Alrighty. Let's move on from SPX. Let's get to Toshi. Toshi, the actual first request of the night, but I'm sorry. Just happened to not be a member. Anyways, we did break out of our downtrend. We are getting a higher low right now. Beautiful. That downside did not play out. So, let's get rid of it. We don't need to focus on that no more. Let's get out to the daily real fast. Get a better view of what's going on. Let's get rid of all this noise. Let's just get rid of it. Alrighty then. So we had support. And this level. We didn't touch either one. We're above the 200 simple moving average. But we are below the... Yeah, we're below the 50. That kind of worries me. However, this level acted as support as well. And we haven't touched it either. We just came down here once. This looks strange. Like, why are you not Why are you not confirming any levels? That's the worry. So I'm going to move this downtrend to here. I don't feel comfortable when you don't confirm a low. I don't feel comfortable with it. Let's see if you're maintaining an uptrend. Maybe that's the case. Maybe that's keeping me blind to all this. So this is the current uptrend. Oh, that's why. You're currently on an uptrend. Well, there's a reason. Interesting. The only problem is once you break out, you're going to have to confirm your low. So I'd still be looking for this 4805 upon a breakout. Let's go into the 4 hour here for Toshi. Toshi looks strange. Not a big fan of what I'm seeing on Toshi. I don't like it when it looks weird. Not a big fan of that. That is a deep retrace too. What the hell? How low did we get? Got the 786? Gosh, just punishing people for liking Toshi. Alright. I'm going to use the trending fib tool. I've been getting burned with these measured moves on breakouts. Hold on. That's what I'm looking for. So, I think what's about to happen with Toshi is this right here. Probably going to go up, make a lower high, confirm your low at 4805. I think you're going to get a 17% push to the upside. This is my thought. I think you're going to get a 17% push to the upside, get that breakout, but then you're going to have to confirm some levels. That 17% also lines up with bearishly backtesting your 200 simple on the 4 hour, which is actually curving down on you. So momentum is shifting to the downside. So that's one thing that's going to be really hard to break above. So this leads me to that feeling. I'm thinking 17% upside. Let's go to the 1 hour real quick. 1 hour looks fine. You're sitting in neutral territory. You're just now taking back the 50 simple. 15 minute, you're breaking above the 200. Yeah, I can see that 17% playing out. After that, I'm thinking pullback. Thinking pullback after that. That's my opinion of what I think is going to happen. I don't think you're about to make a higher high. Yeah. So let's move on. Through Prime, GFI is almost structuring their lending programs through AA and AAA lenders. AA and AAA lenders such as Apollo and Blackstone. Premier credit lenders. Oh, that's great. That's absolutely great. XCN. I'm confused why people are still looking at XCN after it's done such weird price movements. Oh boy. Alright, let's go out to the daily real quick for XCN. You are below the 200. You are officially below the 200. For the past 2 days, you've been below the 200 daily moving average. That is not a great place to be. We were thinking you were going to get a push to the upside. How wrong we were. And that was simply because it just wasn't falling. Finally it did. Good evening, Jake of all trades. How you doing? Enough shilling. Yeah, stop the shilling. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really care if you're shilling. On the daily time frame, we did find this other weird level of support back here. See, assets like this, I really don't like them. Because you got all these strange levels, and you're not respecting a weekly level of support at all. Just at all. Not respect. You didn't use it as a normal level of support. You now could pop up above it. I don't like that. I just, personally, things like this, I don't like these charts. So I'm definitely going to have a bias and basically say, unless you hit a bottom and you confirm a low, think it's just going down. That's it. Just think of it going down. Currently on the weekly, you have this downtrend to work with. Just think of it downtrending, looking like poo-poo. Yeah, inefficient price action to the upside. And what does this thing even do? I don't know what this project does. I don't know anything about it. I just know it pumped one day. And outside of that, it's just been selling off ever since. This doesn't look fantastic in my opinion. no bearish divergence. So technically it's bullish consolidation. It's just, God, it looks so bad. It looks so bad. If you manage to hold this support, maybe you see some upside. Could be a lot. Could be like a, what is it now? 191% upside, but it's been failing this whole time. I'm thinking if you do get a pop to the upside, you're going to find resistance at 14982 and then roll over again. I think your areas of buying are going to be down here at the 3026 or 248 levels. That's just my thought because it's been bleeding out. Don't get me wrong, this thing could pump up tomorrow and it'd be like, you were wrong, Porky. Well, I mean, all it's doing is selling off. What am I supposed to think? I think it's going to just keep selling off. Because who would have thought back here that you were going to pump for 2 days straight before selling off from April 12th till now? Who would have thought? XCN is a similar project. Stellar Labs actually owned them 2018 after Visa sold them. Deep Peak, Turkish crypto tycoon, bought the company 2020 from Stellar. That's interesting. Well, it's not performing like Stellar. It's performing like dog shit. That's what it's doing. XCN is JP Morgan, the bank. Whoa, well, I would never buy this then. Because JP Morgan Chase can suck on rocks. I hate Jamie Dimon. I hate Jamie Dimon. That guy, ugh, can't wait till he's not CEO. How strange. Glad you sold at the top. Smart move. No, it's not. Oxygen is not the same as JP Morgan's Onyx. But I'm not reading all that. All right. So we had this level acting as support. Tried to stay above it. Couldn't. Now it did. Didn't even backtest it. That's unfortunate. This level was resistance. Acted as support. Resistance. Popped above. Acting as resistance again? Okay. I like that you had a high and a higher high. That's what I do like. What I don't like is this high is lower than this high. And your relative strength got overbought. So I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of that. Not a big fan. You're going to have to break that downtrend to get any type of hope out of me. Any type of hope at all. Currently, you're in this downtrend right here, which, golly, you could stay in this thing all the way until July 15th. Yikes. This whole area right here, if you can stay above or inside and then bounce back above, this area right down here, you're still bullish on PopCat. You're thinking you're going to see some upside. The problem you're having, this 200 daily moving average, it is pushing you straight down. The momentum has not flattened out yet, so you're going to be leaning toward the downside. But if you happen to get a nice move to the upside, PopCat could rally pretty hard. This is going to take like wars ending and rate cuts, in my opinion. But if that does happen, well, that could be a 195% upside move. That is your possibility. Now, I could mention your downside target, but I don't think it's going to go negative. I really don't. Want to short Aerodrome. Any insight, TA? We'll check out some Aerodrome. AERO. We shall check that out for you. No worries. Check it out. Alrighty. But if we're looking at, let's just say the 1 hour. Oh, Oh, it looks so good to short. It looks so good to short. Oh my god. You're below the 200. You're putting in significantly higher relative strength than this high right here. This looks so darn good. Alright. So if you happen to roll over and start going to the downside, I could see Popcat coming down here to 2462. Maybe even 2056. So your bearish side, you're looking at 25, possibly 38% downside. That's your bearish case scenario. If it pops up a bit higher, I'd be looking for this range right here, and then you'd be able to go down straight to the 20-cent level, which that would be something like a 44% drop. So that happens to be the bearish case, in my opinion. Yo, what's up, Porky? Yo, what's up, Master E? How you doing? How you doing? Looks like SPX is starting to push its way to the upside. Of course. But of course. Do we have any chatters over here on Pumpkin? Sir Nap Time. Chart, any requests? Chat, any requests? Alright, that's all we got over there. No big deal. No big deal. Alright, moving on from Popcat. Let's go ahead and check out Sui. Sui. We're going to focus on Sui's 1 hour because we did break out of a downtrend, putting in a higher low, and Sui's known to be on steroids. Pax G. Got you covered. Pax G. Got you covered, homie. Got you covered. Alrighty. So, right now, somebody's going to say inverse head and shoulders. I don't care about the inverse head and shoulders, okay? What I care about is the TA, damn it. We did have a bullish divergence on the 1 hour. Great. Somebody's going to say, it's a hard low, bro. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. We can get a measured move off this, and we would be looking at a move up to 317. That is the only move I would feel comfortable talking about right now because you're in a consolidation level. That's unfortunate. You also have a low, and a third lower low. I don't like 3 lower lows, but lately, what's been happening on a third lower low, we break a high. I don't know why, but we've been doing it. It's been annoying to watch. It's been really annoying, but hey. Do we have bullish div even? Do we? We technically have bullish divergence on the 4 hour, so we could be arguing for the upside. So if we do pop to the upside, I'm looking for 378 on a higher time frame. You have a high stochastic on the 4 hour. That's not ideal. You're still in the downtrend. You're still in consolidation land. So we're going to see what Sui can do come Monday morning. But as of right this moment, I think it's going to go up like 3.6%. Just what I'm thinking. All right, next up we have Pepe. Everybody likes Pepe. Can I check out Moodang? If you haven't yet, thank you. No problem. We'll check out some Moodang. We will check that out next. All right, Pepe. Decisions will be made. The battle will be coming to a close. Currently speaking, on the 4 hour time frame. We have 2 lows. Could be a double bottom, and we would see it on the daily. If this is a double bottom. If it is. We could see the rally for Pepe start happening. We could very well see it. We're looking for 2174 if the rally starts happening. This is your bullish case scenario right here. 93% upside. Let's check your daily real fast. Let's check that daily. On your daily, we are in the bearish control zone. We have a low stochastic. We're below the 200. A lot of things pointing toward we could see downside. If we do see some downside, we have this nice little box of support down here. It was 23% downside. We got a bullish and bearish case lined up perfectly for you already. Lined up perfectly. This is what I'm seeing out of Pepe. Let's go to your 15. What do we think for overnight? Overnight, we could see a little push to the upside. Which, if I'm thinking we're going to push to the upside, I'd put shorts in right now. The pessimism. You guys haven't picked up on that. The pessimism is here. I shouldn't move that. But if we do get a move to the upside, I would be looking for this level right here at 2161. It's a nice little level to think about on a push to the upside. Could go a bit higher, but 12% upside is a possibility here. So that's for overnight. Overnight, we could see it. Could. We also could go into the dumpster. You never know. All right, we're looking at a stock next. IVES. Let's go out to the weekly. This thing's new as fuck. God, DZ did request this, didn't he? How do you do this, DZ? It's a stock. Where do you find these things? Good God. All right, go to the daily. Well, I don't want to talk about the likes tonight. Well, I do appreciate everyone liking the stream. I got nothing for you, DZ. Maybe we find support right where we're sitting. I don't know. There's not enough data here, especially for a stock. There's no telling what this thing's gonna do. Let's pray and hope that we stay above 25.57. Let's pray and hope. Outside of that, I got nothing for you, brother. I'm sorry. I'm failing you here live on stream. Because we got gaps out to hell. We got brand newness. We got Shittown USA, I'll tell you what. Moving on. TMF. Nope. It's a stock. Alright. Let's go out to the daily. On the daily. Ugh, gross. Looks like a bearish backtest. Trade George is baffled. I don't think he's baffled. I don't think he's baffled. I think he knows exactly what that thing looked like. It looked like a pile of shit. It looked bad, man. It did not look good. What do we got over here on Pumpkin? Anybody in the chat? Nobody here. Golly gee willikers. Really talking to myself on Pumpkin. That's crazy. That is the thing that keeps me from streaming on Pumpkin alone. It's like, I will be alone. I will have no one to talk to. Be the driest stream out there. Be drier than sourdough bread. Ugh. So there's still a possibility that we see this thing come down to 27.78. Oh man, it's trying to put in some bullish divergence. It's just not looking good. We're bearishly backtesting 38.80. Jeez, so bad. Well, we have lost our lowest level of support on the daily. Lowest recent level of support, we are below it again. If we can pop back above, awesome. Otherwise, $10. $10 is the target right now. That'd be the target. Bed Bath & Beyond. Aren't they bankrupt? How can you still trade them? Oh no, it's Bath and Body Works. No, they're still open. Actually, no, because the retail investor, they don't even have buy now, pay later. I'm thinking $10. There's no reason this thing should go up. We have no holidays around. It is summer. This thing should be falling. There's no reason this retailer should do well until Christmas. Black Friday sales, maybe it goes crazy. Do we have Mother's Day coming up? Because I think we already had Mother's Day, right? Yeah, there's no reason this should do well. 59% downside is what I'm looking for. Sound and H... Shit, I was supposed to look at Moodang. My bad, guys. My bad. I'm sorry. I got lost in the sauce here. Started going down the exact same chart. Oh, boy. Alright, we'll check those out. Okay, say hey. We'll check those out. So, yeah. Bath & Body Works, I'm looking for 59% more downside. You're losing support right now. Yes, you're low on your relative strength. You could pop up a little bit. but you already bearishly backtested your 200 simple moving average. It's crashing down on you right now. It's not looking great. Checking out your weekly, you are nowhere close to being oversold. And you have your weekly 200 starting to push you down as well. This is not going to go over very well. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, but I'm looking for 59% downside, $10 Bath & Body Works. All right, let's check out Moodang. I mean, if you just look at the weekly, nobody likes it. This is not the chart I normally look at. Here it is. Alrighty. So it looks like the downside is in for the weekly. Plenty of room to fall in the weekly. Check out the daily. Daily in the bearish control zone below the 50 simple moving average, trying to find support on the 200. This might actually yield some fruit if you can stay above the 200. That's great. Let's check out the 4 hour. 4 hour, you're getting tons of bullish divergence. I'm thinking you're about to get a little pop to the upside. That 4 hour 200, that's not looking great though. So right now, oh, that's why I have this measured out. Yeah, right now, if you can get a move to the upside, I wouldn't really think you're going to get much further than this right here. Could be a 25% move to the upside, getting you into this nice little pocket, or you could start thinking about shorts and bring you back down to 10, 6, 7, 6. So that's what I'm thinking here. Thinking of shifting focus to Circle. Hasn't Circle been going absolutely insane recently? Wouldn't you think it's going to cool off one of these days? Enjoying the content, smash the like, support the channel by subscribing and sharing content. No shilling here, only alpha. Listen to Trade Intuition. He's speaking the truth. Do that. One, it corrects. Waiting for cool off. Yeah. Yeah, so this, Moodang on the 4 hour, you have a high stochastic, but your relative strength is in the toilet. Looking at your 1 hour. 1 hour is breaking into that bullish control zone. Your 200 sitting right up here at this 1819 level. So if you don't manage to make it into this pocket, you're still thinking about this pocket right here. So anywhere between a 25 to a 15% move to the upside could be coming. But after that, if you maintain this downtrend, well, you see a lot more downside possible. So be careful with this one. E-Gold. I was looking at E-Gold earlier. Yeah, I can look at that. Missed SQQQ. No, I didn't. We just have members requesting things, fast trades. We're going to get there. I didn't miss shit. Actually, after Pepe, I was supposed to be looking at Moodang. I didn't miss a damn thing. All right. Anyways, sound. So on sound, we broke the uptrend. Now we're hitting a nice little level of support. Let's get to our daily real quick. Did we reach? Oh God, we didn't. We're below the 200. Oh no. Oh no. All right. This is what you don't want to see. It's a hidden bearish divergence on the daily. You don't want to see. You don't want this. You don't want the smoke, brother. You don't want that. You really don't want that. No problem, Jim. Yeah, so you can see right here, relative strength sitting in neutral territory. Getting up here, you got deep in that bullish control zone. Now you're making lower highs. This could continue to the downside. That's not ideal. It's really not ideal. So, I know that we broke these highs here, so let's hope that we hold support. Let's hope. We're back in the bearish control zone. Happy Father's Day to all the dudes in the chat who pull out games. Whose pull-out games are weak as fuck. It's not the pull-out game being weak. Trust me. It's about wanting to bring in the next generation. That's all it is. But thanks for the happy Father's Day. Thank you. So right now, right this moment, could see you coming back down to $3.50. This is your bearish case. Bullish case, since you did break out of a very sharp decline, you could see this thing rally back up here to $17.94. So that's your bullish case. Bearish case, you're sitting on top of support right now. Very simple, very simply put. If you fall below $8.59, you're expecting $3.50. You're just expecting it. It's going to be bad. It's going to be terrible. It's going to hurt. But that's the expectation. If you decide to break above, you're looking for $17.94.
You hold him. I need to take the other one to the bathroom.
Okay. All right, we got the little man joining us. We got the little guy. Say hi to chat. Say hi to chat. Come on, little hi? Little hi? Little hi? No? Oh, God? Nothing. Nothing. You're getting excited. Come on, little man. Oh, man. Yeah, he's strong. Saying you're here to raise the next generation of humans is like saying you're in crypto for the technology. Nah. It's all about your legacy, man. It's not a matter of what you do while you're here. It's what you leave behind. The memories that can be told. Anyways. I don't know, the tech might start winning because institutions this cycle. That's fair. I haven't been hitting the gym. I wish. I can't wait for that day, actually. Pull out means one less daycare payment a week. That's pretty funny. Mini me. My little man. Alrighty. So, that's what I see out of this one. Sound. Hopefully it can hold. Hopefully it can hold. Crypto baby gonna have gains in his wallet when he turns 18. He's gonna be crazy good. I'm gonna teach him my nephew, teach my daughter, teach everybody how to read these charts. I'm just messing with y'all. Yeah, we know. We know. It's all jokes. It's all love here. It's all love here. HWM is next. HWM. Gotta help the people. Gotta help the people. We gotta read these charts. Oh my God. This thing wants to keep going. Your target right now is 188.52. Next target, you could see 220. What is going on here? No bearish divergence. Things just running. BTC pumping. Yeah, we called that for tonight. We called that upside. Pumping on the 5-minute. Nice. Or we'll pull out game. 4 boys. 4 boys. I feel bad for your wife. Porky Flounder Jr. YouTube channel. Oh no, he'll have his own name. I got mine from Xbox. Who knows what his first gamer tag will be? Who knows? So yeah, this one's pretty easy. You got 2 targets right now. You could be going up 10% or maybe 29%. You got 3. Sui 5-minute 2. Yeah, things are pumping, man. I don't know if you guys realize, I haven't really called downside at all tonight. I think the downside's coming in the morning. In the morning, otherwise like on Tuesday. I think that's when the dump starts coming in. EGLD. E-Gold. Alright, E-Gold. I'm looking for that 5.4% move to the upside right now. We're still in this downtrend. We need to break out of it. And then likely to test this 1374 again. But your longer term swing trade that you're looking for is actually a golden retrace. For E-Gold, this thing could be absolutely substantial. So the golden retrace, you're looking at $40. 40 smackaroos. Could be all the way up here. 183% upside. Yo, what's up, LNE? How you doing? Nemo Flounder? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That's pretty funny. Checking out your 4-hour. 4-hour time frame. It is pushing to the upside. Yes, you have a high stochastic, but I don't think that actually matters. I think we're heading to 1465 right now for the short term. I know. Jim doesn't care about the short term, but you know what? Other people do. So we're looking at the shorter term. Look at the 1 hour, not overbought, and it lines up with your 200 simple moving average. A nice little test. So could be seeing that 5.4% move to the upside. All right, next up we have SQQQQQQQ. How are you? I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. So keep HWM, thanks. Yeah, I would keep it if I were you. I would keep it. All right, this SQQQ thing, it's only down. It's only down. You're starting to get some mild bullish divergence on the daily. Until you get that higher low, there's no real reason to try and buy in right now. You have tons of bullish divergence on the weekly, but still, no higher low. Until you get that higher low, it's just kind of like a meh. It's going to be a skibbity something new gen is wild. Yeah, I don't get it. I remember when my nephew started saying skibbity something, and I was like, what the heck are you? Shut up. And he's like, skibbity. Stop. Just stop it. We had the wild thornberries, all right? Be like him. Be like Donnie. Take a look at GOAT? Sure. We'll take a look at GOAT. Circle is USDC that would make money in both bear and bull markets, I would assume. It really would, because people can stake their USDC tokens. So when you stake your USDC tokens and provide that liquidity to the network, it gives you a yield. And the yield is actually better than treasuries. I think, this is just a thought, but I think stable coins have a chance at devastating the US treasuries market, which is going to be hilarious. Or it could bolster it greatly, because then they'll just be buying US treasuries to back their stable coins. It's kind of a one or the other. So we'll see what they do. Looking at the daily for SQQQ, I mean, higher low, please. Once we get a higher low, then we have a good reason to start buying into this thing. We don't have a reason to buy in yet outside of, hey, we're breaking a downtrend that looks like a falling wedge. It could go up. We need that confirmation. Confirmation is going to be important. As of right this second, I mean, is it really worth the 14%? Or would you want a nice run to the upside and a reason to hold for longer term? Considering this is what is this? Pro shares, ultra pro short QQQ? Yeah, I don't know. It's a possibility it goes up 14%. Leverage contract that acts like shorting QQQ. Well, that's a shame if the Qs are going to drop. That's a shame. That'd be a problem. What's up, buddy? Don't you get fussy on me. Don't you get fussy on me. What's up, buddy? You want to keep looking at the screen? What's that? All right, we'll go back there. Oh, mommy's back. Mommy's back. Love you. Yay! All right. So that's what I'm seeing out of SQQQ. Going to Drift. God dang it. Who uses Poloniex? Honestly, they have no volume. No volume. Support. No, I just messed that one up. Oh boy. Nice area to catch price, and it did. And we're above it. Let's go, baby. So if you can stay above this 4378, this might be a really good opportunity to get into a trade. Just might be. So you have a very steep level of resistance that you're going to get a conclusion within the next couple days, which is fantastic. VIX is back above 20 points, still holding a monthly uptrend on July. It makes me wonder what the next world-ending news is going to be. Next world-ending news. Trump is going to try to go to war with Iran because he is Mr. No Wars under Trump. That's what it's going to be. That's my prediction anyways. You guys can say yours in the comments. Well, yeah, no war under Trump, and then we go to war. That I think would be the catalyst to start the dumpage. We could see a 37% rise out of this bad boy on drift. There's a possibility there. 4-hour time frame. Russia backs Iran against Israel would probably do it. Yeah, then we get a proxy World War III. Let's go, baby. I'm too old for the draft. Let's go. Sorry, I'm excited about that. I'm too old. Yeah, because as soon as they allowed like women to get drafted, automatically it was like, oh crap, I have an older sister. I'm going to war? Damn it. Missile overnight? That would just cause a sudden crash. Yeah, I understand he did that. I'm wondering why. Like, why do that? For the breakout, could see a 9.9% move to the upside. This is what I'm banking on for overnight. For drift. Overnight, little 9.94% move. Seems okay. Just for it to dump back down to 43.78. And then possibly start making an attempt at that higher move. Which if we do get down there, it would be a 46% move to the upside. Not the right time, in my opinion? Yeah, maybe. I mean, it would be terrible if we created another power vacuum out there, right? Let's check out some Godius Maximus. The GOAT lost an uptrend. Oh no. Good thing we got another one down below it. Alright. Sorry, it seems like I'm taking forever to get these requests, guys. I'm like eating in the process too. Sorry. Father's Day. Could be sitting around eating dinner, watching movies with my kids and whatnot, but I'm here with you guys. Alright? Smash up the like button. Smash up the like. Makes sense to send the old folks into a draft. They need younger people to rebuild and start families after the war and contribute to the economy and taxes. Not if we lose the war. It'd be pretty hard. There's a reason why young people go in. Trump has done some dumb stuff, but he does try to keep the peace. That's true. He does. So, Linda, you're right. Young men have been meat for the grinder since the dawn of time. Won't change. Exactly. HFD? What? What's HFD mean? Not sure what HFD means. Is that a request? HFD? I'm gonna write it down, but I don't know if that's a request. Alright, so GOAT, if we can manage to stay above 0.8212, this has a crazy move to the upside of 36 cents. Absolute crazy move to the upside. But we need something to become bullish. Young guys have testosterone. If they sent me to war, I just would give a fudge. That's pretty funny. Most bullish coin for the night? I don't know. Probably, Probably Ave, because Ave's been performing like a crazy, juiced up, steroided athlete. Probably Ave. Otherwise, Fartcoin's doing pretty good. SPX is doing pretty good. Honestly, it looks like most things are going to pump overnight. So I don't know how to answer that one. USDC, that's fair. Have I looked at CAS? Nope, I've not looked at CAS. Not looked at CAS. But yeah, so as long as we can maintain where we're at and we start pushing to the upside, this could be a 243% move. Just we'll see if it happens. We'll see if it happens, man. Otherwise, you got support at 505614. What if you're a he/him? Do you still get drafted? Don't want to fight for us? Yeah, they don't actually care about your gender identity in the military. They really don't give a shit. All they really care at that point, they need bodies for war. And if you become a problem, you get sent to the front lines first. So odds are you want to be a very good military personnel person. You can say you're gay or something. Yeah, they don't care about that. Anyone know the cutoff age for sending people to war? It normally is 35. Caspa, got you. Depends. Missile strikes don't have an age cutoff. That's fair. They really don't. Also, apparently in World War II, there was an army battalion army troop. I don't know. It was a group of guys that were over 35, and they found out very fast. After they got trained, they were the most efficient unit out there because they did everything efficiently, and they just killed people quick. Because essentially, they wanted to just get in, get the job done, and get the fuck out. They had families and a life to go back to. And they weren't stupid. So that was really the big thing. They didn't have to teach them common sense. So it did help. Saved by the Bell, Porky. 35. I am 35. And that is the cutoff. So that part makes me happy. But they could raise it to 40 if it's a really bad situation. Noted, ever since Trump got into the office, highest military recruitment, or highest army recruitment in the last 15 years. Yeah, absolutely insane. So I don't think we have to worry about a draft at all. We got plenty of personnel. They can still get you for one more year. I guess they could. Gosh. That would be terrible if I went to war. I swear, I get one Purple Heart. Y'all are going to be like, he committed what war crimes? Oh my god. Yeah, they shot me. I'd be so mad. Alright. I don't know what HFD is. Is this a... Nope, it's not. Okay. So, we're going on to CAS. You would have to make it through Basic. Basic is easy. I could make it through Basic right now. Basic is fucking easy. Sorry, I actually look at what all the standards are. That is not a worry. That is a joke. Apparently, because I decided to do what their PT tests were and stuff, and yeah, no, I'm scoring in almost what I think 90 is a perfect score or something. I'm scoring 90 in almost everything. It's the pull-ups where I score a 70. According to the most upside potential. Yeah, that's really hard for me to answer. I don't actually know. You can choose Moodang. It has a possibility of 25% upside. Moodang, maybe. You're not too old to sit at a desk and push a drone strike button. They will get you to serve. That's pretty funny. Now, it's funny. I saw this TikTok, and it was like, there's a new draft being installed. Anyone with a KD ratio in Call of Duty over 3.0, you are now drafted into the Marine Corps. I was laughing so hard. Can I squeeze in spice? Yeah, we'll throw in some spice. Dude, I've been eyeing Moodang. It's more than the physical qualifications. They break you down mentally as well. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'm just not. I feel like the mental breaking down of all the sports that I've played contact sports over the years, I think I'm going to be okay. If I can get some random kid who's been bullied all his life to make it through basic, I think I'll be okay. just my thought process. Alright, so I can see some upside out of CAS possibly coming along. You need to get above 0.7848. If you can get above that, you're likely getting back up to 10 cents. But all you've been doing is going lower and lower. You really got to break above that 0.7848 level. If you can't, 5 cents is looking real nice as a confirmation of a low after breaking a major downtrend. If you get that confirmation of low, though, go long. Go long. Because you did hit the low once. You had a downtrend. You broke out. Confirming that low would be nice. Veteran crypto traders would be perfect after being these for 4 years. They are stoic and hard as fuck. That's pretty funny. I don't know. I know some other people in the investment world. They've made too much money. They don't know what it is to actually get that grit anymore. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like they got the mental fortitude, but their body is soft and squishy. I don't know, man. A lot of people just don't spend the time in the gym, you know? And I actually have to get in shape for my next rugby season again, which kind of sucks. But I promised the wife I'm going to show my kids what's up. So yeah, first off, get a higher low. Your 4-hour relative strength, super low. Super low on the relative strength, so I would expect a move to the upside. Currently, your 200 is sitting at 0.96022. I'd expect it to move up there, test it. Maybe you touch support at 7.848, and then you start getting this move to the upside, which then you'd be aiming at 14 cents again. We kind of have to wait and see. If nothing changes, you're likely to confirm your lows and then start moving to the upside. All right, we finally got it. GFI. I've actually been looking forward to this one the most, so everyone be quiet. Be quiet. Where was the chart I looked at before? I had this whole thing charted out. There it is. There it is. Ooh, we almost got our 30% drop. Almost. Third bull run. This one has been rough. Yeah, it's because it's institutionally driven. That's the problem. Institutions, they like what they like, and they don't bother with anything else. All right, we are so darn close to getting this 1618, getting to 6189. Oh, it'd be so nice if we got it. But we're starting to level out. We're putting in bullish divergence on the 4-hour. This could actually start rallying. What happened to C98? I remember you were bullish on it a while back. I don't know. We can look at it. I don't have a clue. C98. Yeah, we're almost at the end of all your requests, so then we'll be able to look for a trade. Oh, it's almost 10. Maybe we won't. Jeez. Let's check back over here, see if we got any chatters. No chatters. No chatters at all. All right. So right now, we do have a new uptrend that has started. Since we got our bullish divergence, lowest surprise in my lifetime would be if we moved up to this level here. About a 12% move to the upside, hitting that 200 simple moving average. But we'd need to break out for that to happen. I would prefer if we actually made it to this 1618, because then I was right. But of course, that's just ego right there. Yeah, let's go out to the larger time frames. Check the weekly. Now on your weekly, we're doing great, honestly. We are doing absolutely fantastic. We have already confirmed our low. Already did it. Now we're just kind of waiting for where is our higher low going to be. Let's get rid of all of this. So we're waiting to see where our higher low is going to be. Once we get that higher low, we're going to then be looking for this golden retrace. The golden retrace is going to be crazy. We also can look at this as our downtrend for the weekly that we have broken out of. If we get one more touch at 46.11, that wouldn't be bad either. That anything right now is a buying opportunity in my opinion. I do like this. I like this token. I'm biased, just a heads up. I'm very biased, so take that as you will. Going into the daily, your daily time frame. This does not look bad. Really doesn't. You have a level of support back here. Let's mark this out right here. Level of support. As long as we can stay above that 619, as long as we can stay above 619, your next measured move up is going to be this right here, getting you back up to this 172.67 level. 135% upside is a possibility. That's a lot of red weekly candles. It is a ton of red weekly candles. This thing consolidated all the way back down to where it started. But it is a mildly higher low. So there are more people involved in this token than before, which is nice. So yeah, right now I'm just looking for that 135% move to the upside. At these levels down here, accumulation is your friend. Accumulation is your friend. All right, moving on from that. Hey, ERO. Airdrome Finance. I don't think you can short this yet. I don't think you can short it. So looking like we're probably going to go up and test this 95-cent level. If we can bust through this, we are not overbought on the daily yet. We're still below the 200. All we have to do is stay above 59.3. If we can stay above 59.3, this thing could keep on running. Let's check out the 4-hour. 4-hour bullish consolidation, just hanging out in that bullish control zone. Absolute insanity. Absolute insanity. You see this shooting star wick right here? Let me show you the shooting star wick got bought up next 4-hour candle. Craziness. Aerodrome $4. Maybe eventually. But looking at it right now, I'm looking for 95 cents to $1.18. $1.18 would probably be a good area to look for shorts, looking to backtest something. But right now, Aerodrome looks really strong. Looks really strong. PAX G. So PAX Gold. Whoa, 4-hour rolling over. Wow. Shooting star reversal on the daily? Can gold be pulling back? I doubt it. Anyways, currently speaking, we do have an uptrend. I'm going to focus on this uptrend right here. Let's see if we can break it. Doubt it. I'm still looking for $3,850 for gold. Daily does show bearish divergence right now, so keep that in mind. However, with these highs here and you breaking those highs with a higher relative strength, somebody can argue there's no bearish divergence. But on the weekly, you can't deny it. There's bearish divergence on the weekly. A pullback would make all the sense in the world, and I would personally be looking for this 3,005 level to play as support. But noted, you have a ton of support, 3,244. So that's your bearish case right now, 3,244. If anybody's willing to sell their gold, are you going to sell your gold? You going to do it? Didn't think so. All right, that's PAX Gold. Spice. Why? Why do we do this? Maybe it's a double bottom. Maybe it's trash. I don't know. I don't know. All turds look the same in the dark. Alrighty. Nice way of holding support. Great. Awesome. Nice wicks. Total trash. Total trash. I will buy more, baby. I love gold. PAX G has also been an awesome hedge. That's fair. That is fair. If by some grace of crypto Jesus you get a move, it could be a 204% move to the upside. Otherwise, yeah, you could come back down to this 2987. Could go to 0. I don't even know, bro. I don't even know, brother. Very little data on this. Looks kind of trashy. It looks like one of those girls where her aim ends in Lynn, and you know it's like Brenda Lynn. Not even, it doesn't even sound good. That's what this one is. Oof. Nice breakout of a downtrend. Oh no, I hit the spacebar. Hey, Bitcoin's breaking out. That was a nice spacebar hit. As I said in the beginning of stream, we're looking for a 3% move for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's moving up. That was an accident that we got here, but it worked out. It looked like I did it on purpose, so I'm going to just take the W. Next up, C98. C98. All right, C98 looks like it's trying to push its way up. Still has a possibility of hitting that 0.657 level. It was 35% upside. Now it's a possible 31% move to the upside. Let's go C98. Possibilities are there. Strength is moving on up. I think it's going to be really hard for you to break above this 200 simple moving average, so just bank on the 12%. Just bank on that one. As long as you can stay above 49 cents, bank on that. I wouldn't really try and push it too far. The market's been so wonky and wishy-washy that, just take what you can. Just move that stop loss every single time you make a new level. Stop loss up, stop loss up, stop loss up. Or wait for the fake out to the downside like it did right here. You got a low, you broke out, lower low, now you're pushing up. Wow. Annoying. Annoying market. Annoying. All right, let's go back to hype. Now I'm looking for a trade. Son of a bitch, it popped up. As I said, didn't have to pull back. I was hoping it would. Damn it. It's pushing its way up. CRUS. All right, we'll check out CRUS. CRUS. We've been here before. We've been here a while ago. I gave you a bullish and bearish case. That's crazy. The bearish case obviously did not play out. The bullish case did. And you broke out. And you kept going. You are now holding that $100 as support. Which coin we trading? Let's go. Oh, God. DZ wants to trade with me? All right, I'm going to say a trade, and then I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to be like, this thing's going up for sure. Shorting it. I'm going to fade the DZ trade. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just joking, man. I'm going to trade exactly what I see on the chart, and then I'm just going to get out early, because that's this market right now. All right, beautiful movement here. I love the bullish consolidation. If we can stay above this level at $91, we're looking for 128. While back, along with NBIS, both of them way up since then. Beautiful. Whenever I jump in a trade with Porky, we lose. Yeah, it's bad. We lose bad, man. Like, I haven't been able to wake up to profits. It feels like in forever. It's terrible. So you have a possibility of 27.9% move to the upside. However, you are bearishly backtesting the 200 simple moving average. That could be a problem. Let's check out your weekly time frame just to see if we're coming out of the bearish control zone, holding that 200. This looks good. If you do happen to come down, you're looking to confirm your support down here at 85.64. But I'm thinking you're going to get that move to the upside. Looks good. That's why we stick around in the bearish times. That's fair. That's fair. I think we like 0 and 3 for trades. Sorry, I'm bad luck. Nah, you're not bad luck. The market's just been poop. Just been poop. Been awful. But it's okay. All those awful times just make you a better trader. It's fine. They're all learning opportunities. Beautiful consolidation here. Yeah, I'm leaning toward that 27.9% upside. right, let's see what Solana's doing. I don't like Solana's chart. Let's go to Ethereum. Ethereum, you're annoying. Maybe we'll just trade Bitcoin. Bitcoin already started moving. Damn it. You do the opposite of what he does? Exactly. Do that. It's bold. Don't get me wrong. No, it's a smart move. I said that at the beginning of stream. If you guys just decided to put your profit taking level right at my stop loss, you guys would be millionaires. Millionaires. I think Aave is going to do well. I do think Aave is going to have a pretty good night. I have my worries, but I think it's going to have a good night. Ooh. 33% good. I don't know. But I do know its daily time frame looks beautiful. The fact that you got away from your 200, you're about to have a golden cross. I like Aave, honestly. I like Aave. I wake up to 1% more on Bitcoin this morning. And then it was gone by lunch. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough out here. Tough time in the markets. Can I trade Aave on here? I can. We're going to trade Aave. We're going to go 10x leverage. We're trading Aave. Strongest lending fundamentals of any protocol. Easily a juggernaut. Beautiful. Oh, that's why it's going up? Okay. Yeah, we're going to go 10x long on Aave right now. Going 10x long on Aave. We are officially in the 10x long on Aave. Stop loss we're going to be putting in. It's going to be below this wick right here. 265.91. 265.91. What's our liquidation price? All right, 265.91. There we go. Our profit taking level, we're not going to play this thing on the daily. We're going to play it on the 1 hour. On the 1 hour time frame, I'm just focused on this level right here. I should play it all the way up to the next level, but I don't trust this market. I'm playing it to the 1272. That's all I'm doing. We're aiming at this right here. 7% move to the upside. P&L was 100%. Aave is money. No tech nonsense. I understand cash and cash-based assets. Very nice. So we're looking at 308.75. 308.75 is profit-taking level. This is what we're in at. 308.75. There we go. We are officially in the Aave trade. We will see how this thing goes. I just realized that's a potential 70% move. Oh, shit. 298. God damn it. Stupid me. 298. 298.93. I need to change that. 298.93. Cancel. Where is it? 0.73. Okay, all right. There we go. So now we are in the Aave trade for the 7% move possible to the upside. That is what we are in. That is what I'm banking on. And hopefully I wake up in some profits. Hopefully. We are below the 200 simple moving average on the 1 hour, but it has not started curling over on us. So I do believe we're going to see some upside momentum overnight. And I welcome that. I welcome that shit. All right, with that, everybody, hopefully you enjoyed the show. Hopefully you enjoyed all the TA. Hopefully you hit the like button and you got a little value out of this stream. I do believe we're going to have a positive evening, but I'm very cautious for the morning, especially on FOMC week. We could see some weird price action with the war looming overhead as well. Could be a really weird week, guys. Could be a really weird week. Buy order on Drip 452. All right, man. Handle that shit. Handle it. All right, guys. If you guys could do me a huge favor, also, if you don't have an exchange to trade on, we are partnered up with not only Weeks, but we have Buy DeFi and Blowfin. Currently, Buy DeFi has up to $1,000 deposit bonuses for new accounts. So if you have $5,000 laying around that you are looking to deposit into an account, you might as well get some free money for it. The links are in the description down below. You guys can go take advantage of that anytime. This is actually a promotion just for me, apparently, which I didn't know that. So I was really happy to find that out. So use the link down in the description below. Also, I have a free Discord, guys, so if you do become a part of the free Discord, you will see trade setups that I find, as well as you can request charts when I'm not live. Other than that, you guys should also go over and watch Trade Intuition and Meet Damien on the times that I'm not there. Because Trade Intuition does stream multiple times in the day. You'll always find him. He's always around. And then also, before I go live, you can see Meet Damien, get his take on it. I do recommend everyone get different views of the market, see different trading styles, and then make your own decisions. Other than that, guys, keep your stop losses tight. I'm out of here. Take it easy. Happy Father's Day to all the other fathers out there. I appreciate each and every one of you. Deuces, everybody. Deuces. I'm out.